bondservant has the idea of a slave in the Old Testament that had served his master as a Jewish slave for 7 years. That was the length of the time of slavery, as that Jewish person, for whatever the reasons, working off the family debt, serving another Jewish person. And when that 7 years was up, they were supposed to be released and to go free. But that slave had so grown close to and such a wonderful bond with his master that he would come to the master and say, no, I don't want to go free. I want to stay serving this family. And so they would take that slave to the gate of the city, and there in front of everybody, there would be I believe it's an owl that would be driven through the earlobe, and then it would be filled with that owl, and everybody, wherever that slave would go, they would see the incredible. Now, we see people today run around with those things, but back then, you only got that if you had dedicated your life to serving that family forever, and that you would never go free, that you gave up your freedom because you love that family, and you're going to continue to serve that family. And so wherever they'd go, people would say, there's a bondservant. And that's the phrase that Peter uses, that he is Christ's bondservant, that out of love for everything that Christ has done, it's a small thing for me to spend the rest of my life in service to the King. How many of you want your ear pierced with an acknowledgement that you've submitted your life to the lordship of King Jesus? That whether you live unto the Lord. Whether you die unto the Lord. For this purpose did Christ die and rise again, that he might be Lord of the living and the dead, and that I submit my life to his lordship, and I will forever serve the King. Amen.